I think in the absence of AI and robotics, we're actually totally screwed.
There are so many great things happening in the world right now. We are on an AI and robotics, the precipice of an AI and robotics revolution that is going to fundamentally alter the world. And while I am always worried about all the dystopian potentials, there is incredible opportunity for unbelievably unimaginable things to happen. And Elon Musk is trying to lead us into something that will be very, very cool as opposed to racist and backwards and moronic.
What was the point of the Doge cuts if the economy is going to grow so much?
Well, I think like waste and fraud are not good things to have, you know. I was actually pretty worried about, I guess, I think in the absence of AI and robotics, we're actually totally screwed because the national debt is piling up like crazy. Now, our interest payments, the national debt exceed the military budget, which is $1 trillion. It's the only thing that could solve the national debt. Like, we are 1,000% going to go bankrupt as a country and fail as a country without AI and robots. Nothing else will solve the national debt.
Okay, so we have huge amounts of debts. Doge was a little ding in it. We're taking care of some fraud. It's a little bit of a ding, but what he's saying there is technology, robots, AI, could actually solve a lot of this, right? Like there's something interesting going on here. So let's further that just a bit more. This is founder, chairman, and CEO of Altimeter Capital, Brad Gerstner. Here he is with the All In guys explaining a little bit about some of the restructuring that Elon's companies are going through. You might have heard about this. Basically, SpaceX, getting us to the rockets, is now going to merge with xAI. This is where the robots are being built, and there's basically going to be a giant super corporation working on solving some of the world's problems. I don't know, sounds good to me.
SpaceX is merging with X.AI. You're merging the two biggest TAMs in the world, right? All of artificial intelligence and all of space together with the world's greatest entrepreneur. And he said, there was a podcast he did this morning with Cheeky Pine, our friend John Collison, where he said, I'm going to have data centers in space in 30 months, right? And if you're going to have a massive cost advantage with data centers in space, and remember, power is the proxy, power is the primitive to AI. If you can deliver that, right? And there are tons of retail investors and institutional investors like us who want to bet against that future, right? Then Elon's your guy, and the combination of those make perfect sense. But Elon is like kind of an N of one, his ability to dream this.
And just to clean that up, you said bet against, you mean bet with him, not against that vision, but bet with that vision. Just
like I think that there will be dramatic retail demand and institutional demand who want to bet on that future. These two giant TAMs of artificial intelligence in space.
Got it.
And so, and then if you just look at, you click down a layer, Starlink's going from, I think, 10 million people to 20 million people. They're going to launch this, retail mobile service so that we can have Starlinks to our phones to replace these crappy mobile networks that still 20 years later can't keep us connected to a phone call. And, and now we're going to get, data centers in space. So, I'm glad he's on America.
So Elon's working on data centers in space? Like he's working on stuff. It's not just that he tried to do a little bit of stuff here. Okay, we're going to give you the Tesla. It's pretty cool. Now he's not even, I actually just got a new Model X because it's the freaking coolest, most amazing car on the planet. It sounds like he's going to be phasing them out altogether. They're not even making Model X's anymore after this last batch because he's focused on robotics and AI. We're going to have data centers in space. We're going to start building space stations. We're going to start doing interplanetary travel.